Hi friends, welcome back to Brainhead. So today's video is about uh, asking ChatGPT some trivia questions, and I found them on proprofs.com. I'll put the link in the description, so if you want to try it, feel free to do it. And yeah, so there are 12 questions, and I'm just gonna ask ChatGPT the question and give them the choices, and let's see if it gives us correct answers. We already have the answers from the trivia, so let's hope it's going to be smart, because I've been hearing that it's getting high scores on medical exams, on law exams, everything happening. So yeah, okay, let's go. So I added a sentence to get the answer to multiple questions, because I tried to just directly ask it from ChatGPT, and it was giving too many explanations and not the answer. The first sentence I put for each question is: here's a multiple question, choose the correct answer from the given choices and tell me the correct choice. So the first question is: an 83-year-old man is brought to the emergency department by his daughter, who explains that her father started having fits. The examination reveals an alert, otherwise a healthy man who frequently has uncontrollable flailing movements of his left arm. Okay, so here's the point: left arm cannot move. Which of the following structures most likely involved in this lesion? Okay, the first one is cerebral cortex plus nuclei, lenticular nucleus, subthalamic nucleus, ventral lateral nucleus, and ventral posterolateral nucleus. Okay, let's copy and paste it to ChatGPT, and let's see what's the answer going to be. Okay, so it's telling us that the answer is B, lenticular nucleus. And according to the answer we have from trivia, it's wrong, and the answer is C. Well, I'm not looking to the details, but if you are a neurological expert or you know about this stuff, comment down below that why is this the wrong answer and why C is correct. Okay, let's move to the next question. So it says, which of the following is the prominent population of melanin containing cells located immediately internal to the crus cerebri? Leukocerulus, pontine nuclei, red nucleus, reticular formation, substantia nigra. Okay, let's copy paste it to ChatGPT, and I hope it gives the correct answer. Okay, so it says E, substantia nigra, and according to the trivia, yeah, that's the correct answer. Till now, it was one wrong and one correct answer. Okay, let's move to the next question. Third question. It says a 68-year-old woman is brought to the emergency department by her godson. He explains that she unexpectedly began to have sudden movements of her left arm. Again, left arm. The examination reveals a slender woman with hypertension and periodic uncontrollable flailing movements of her left upper, extremely suggestive of hemibalismus. Assuming this resulted from a vascular occlusion, MRI would most likely show an infraction in which of the following structures: left substantia nigra, left subthalamic nucleus, right motor cortex, right substantia nigra, right subthalamic nucleus. Okay, let's copy paste it to ChatGPT, and let's hear the answer. Okay, so it says B, left subthalamic nucleus. Oh god. So the answer is E, according to the trivia answer, and well, it's still giving the wrong answer. So 2 wrong, 1 correct. Okay, let's move to the next one. Question number 4. So a 64-year-old man is brought to the rural health clinic by a neighbor. The history reveals that the man is recluse, lives by himself, and does not regularly visit a physician. The examination reveals that the man has difficulty walking, chorea and dystonia, and is suffering from dementia. The neighbor believes that the man's father died from a similar disease. A tentative diagnosis of Huntington disease is made, absence of which of the following structures in the MRI of this man would be consistent with the diagnosis: anterior lobe of cerebellum, head of caudate, lateral thalamic nuclei, substantia nigra, subthalamic nucleus. Okay, let's copy paste it to ChatGPT. It says B, head of the caudate. And yep, that's the correct answer. So two right answers, two correct answers, and two wrong answers. Let's move on to the fifth question. A 59-year-old man who is a family physician confides in a neurology colleague that he believes he has early-stage Parkinson's disease. The neurological examination reveals a slight resting tremor of the left hand, slow gait, and lack of the normal range of facial expression. Which of the following is most likely location of the degenerative change at this stage of the physician's disease? Bilateral substantia nigra, left globus pallidus, left substantia nigra, right globus pallidus, right substantia nigra. According to the movement of left hand, so I guess it's gonna be the right side of the brain. Okay, let's see the answer. So it says left substantia nigra. I believe that's wrong. Let's check. Yeah, okay, that's wrong. The answer is right substantia nigra. As I said, so according to the examinations, they were tracking the movement of the body, and in the brain, the movement of right side is on the left side of the brain, and movement of left side is on the right side of the brain. It kind of said the right answer, but again, according to the left hand side, it was wrong. Three wrong answers and two correct answers. But it was barely right, so it knew what it's talking about, but it doesn't know which side. Okay, let's move on to the next question. A 50-year-old left-handed man is referred to a neurologist for involuntary left-hand twitches. Between 6 months and a year ago, he noticed that when his left hand was resting, it would shake. He can stop the shaking by looking at his hand and concentrating. There is no tremor in his right hand, and his lower extremities are not affected. He has had no trouble walking. There is no behavioral or language change. He has bilateral cogwheel rigidity. What is the most likely diagnosis for this patient? Okay, the options are progressive supranuclear palsy, Guillain-Barré syndrome, multiple sclerosis, Parkinson's disease, and stroke. I don't think it's stroke, but according to the twitches and shaking, I believe it's gonna be Parkinson's disease. Okay, ChatGPT, give us an answer. Okay, yeah, it says Parkinson's disease, and yeah, that's the correct answer for the sixth question. 3 correct answers and 3 wrong answers. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Okay, this is the same question, but the difference is what is the most appropriate pharmacotherapy for his condition? The choices are alteplase, carbamazepine, levodopa, glatiramer, interferon beta 1 alpha, and sertraline. It says C, levodopa. And yeah, that's the correct answer for the 7th question. So 4 correct answers, 3 wrong. No, it's not too bad, like it's a 50-50. So the next question is still related to the last 2 questions. It's the third part. And it says the patient is also given tolcapone to supplement L-DOPA, carbidopa therapy. What is the mechanism of action of tolcapone? It's a muscarinic antagonist. It controls the tremor better than L-Dopa. It is a dopamine receptor agonist. It allows reduction of T-Dopa dosing. It blocks dopamine co-transporters, thus increasing dopamine level in the putamen. It is a monoamine oxidase inhibitor. It increases dopamine level in the caudate putamen. It is a COMT inhibitor. It maximizes the uptake of L-Dopa in the brain. Okay, let's copy paste it to ChatGPT and see what is the answer going to be. So it says D, and yeah, according to the trivia answer, it's E, and it's a wrong answer, unfortunately. Oh wow, it's given some explanations here. So yeah, if you would like to know more, let's check this text ChatGPT given. So yeah, you're gonna find out maybe it's reasonable or not. And by the way, please leave a like, comment to this video, and if you haven't subscribed this channel, please subscribe and put the notification on. So yeah, next video is coming in a few days and you'll be notified. Okay, again, the next question is related to those questions before, the same case. And it says, which agent has produced a syndrome similar to the one seen in this patient? So cocaine, carbon monoxide, MoMA, MTPT, and sulfonamides. Okay, ChatGPT was the correct answer. It says DMPTP. Yep, that's the correct answer. So it's going good. Yeah, that's a good one. Okay, next question. Again, the similar case. It says, which enzyme is normally present in the neurons whose degeneration leads to the patient's disorder? And the choices are COMT, dopamine beta hydroxylase, tryptophan hydroxylase, and tyrosine hydroxylase. Okay, ChatGPT is going to answer this question. So it says E, tyrosine hydroxylase, and oopsies, the correct answer is A. So again, ChatGPT is wrong. Okay, let's move to the next question, and it's a different case, so let's hear it out. It says group A monkeys were given MTPT and developed akinesia, rigidity, and the tremor, which were irreversible. Group B monkeys were treated with a drug prior to being given to the neurotoxin, and the second group failed to develop Parkinson's symptoms. Which of the following drugs was given to group B monkeys? COMT inhibitor, dopamine beta hydroxylase inhibitor, monoamine oxidase B inhibitor, dopamine co-transporter inhibitor. So it says the correct answer is C, and yeah, that's the correct answer according to the trivia. Okay, let's move to the next question, and it says a patient presented with a severe tremor, bradykinesia and rigidity, and progressive cognitive decline. He was diagnosed with a neurodegenerative disorder, and his dyskinetic symptoms were treated with L-Dopa. A CT scan showed pigmented cell loss in substantia nigra, which neurotransmitter is primarily involved in this disorder: 5-hydroxytryptamine, acetylcholine, GABA, norepinephrine, and dopamine. Okay, as it's talking about L-Dopa, so it's related to the Parkinson disease. Parkinson is lack of dopamine, so I guess it's gonna be dopamine. Let's see what's the answer going to be. And the neurotransmitter primarily involved in the disorder described is dopamine. Okay, it says dopamine, E. And yeah, that's the correct answer. Well done, ChatGPT. And yeah, it was the end of the questions. Yeah, thank you for watching this video, and see you in the next one.